It was started by Christian Wenzel, our current CEO. He happened to pick up an energy drink in an NGN garage or some garage, and it was much cheaper than the current ones at the time, the Red Bulls and the like. He decided to import his own, selling it off the back of his bakkie, driving it around, delivering 2 cases here, 2 cases there. His biceps got bigger. We eventually started packing in South Africa. It was 2014, 3rd of November. After about 3 or 4 years of quite considerable growth, the seed investors and a couple of management who had shares, as well as the CEO, wanted to de-risk. COVID really did take a knock on everyone, us included. We took in that financial year, took about a 10-12% knock on EBIT. However, in the next financial year to Feb 2021, we nearly increased by about 60 to 70% on the purchase price, not on the COVID results. And we're looking to have doubled what we did on the purchase price by the end of this financial year. We're trying to get hold of South Africa. We want to be the biggest in South Africa. Not just the biggest, but the most diverse. We want the most flavors. We want the most innovation. We want to be that guy in South Africa who's known as not just an energy drink, but a nice tasting energy drink. Something for everyone. We are also diversifying from energy drinks. We've just launched an isotonic, sports drink, and we're hoping that's going to be something that we can get out there, as well as a couple of other small things, Kulos, which are kids' energy drinks, and we are diversifying into liquor. We have gone from 10 to over 30 staff members, and there's families associated with all those employees.
It started in 1977 with one store by our founder, Selwyn Schaffer, who, when he turned 70, sold his share in the business, primary stake, to RMB Corvest. So in December 2019, we had approximately 1,500 people, and today we have over 2,000 people. We were tremendously impacted as a food business. We actually closed our business for 35 days, and then on the 1st of June we started deliveries on a very small scale. We didn't have the ability or the setup. RMB Corvest were instrumental in a temporary facility because this is a cash business. So in our creditors having to be paid for the first time ever, it drained our working capital. We have a very good record of people having been in this business for many, many years. When you look at our restaurant general managers, very few have less than 10 years of service. I love the business, I love the growth, love the people. We have a saying here, many different ways to grow, so you don't need to grow in the number of stores. You can go from a team member to a shift supervisor or an operations manager, and that's the exciting part of this business. So many opportunities with KFC.
So the Synergy Group was born in April 2019, and it comprises of, at this stage, 2 analytical businesses, which is WearCheck and Amis. WearCheck does effectively oil condition monitoring, which is, and various different types of oil testing, lubricant testing, that sort of thing. And Amis produces a reference standard, which is a product that mining and commercial laboratories use for quality control and quality testing. The 2 businesses operate in very niche sort of industries as well. And, before the Ethos acquisition, they were fairly significant dominant forces within the respective industries. What made both these businesses extremely attractive to Ethos was the fact that they were high margin businesses, high EBITDA ratio businesses, very cash generative. We've got operations in Canada, India, Dubai, different parts of Africa. It's a very widespread. And we wouldn't be able to do that without the backing and the support of private equity. So BEE, by definition of being a South African operating entity, is an important aspect. We're a level 2 organization. But over and above that, development of people is a huge thing. Development of learners, unemployed learners, massive thing. We do a lot of work towards it every year. There's a lot of supply development and enterprise development linked to our own suppliers and developers so that we're able to uplift them so that they can be better and provide better services into our industry.